William & Mary is a place over the years we've known and learned about students' desires to help others, so it's nothing new to campus. Social entrepreneurship is a new term, relatively new term, but in terms of what people have been doing, it's been going on for a long time.
Social entrepreneurship is sort of in some ways an immersion of a field within experiential education, experiential learning.
I would say social entrepreneurship can best be defined as when individuals, whether they're for-profit or not-for-profit, want to kind of innovate in the space of social solutions using business approaches to get there.
For me, it is the ability for, or the desire for, people to address critical social needs outside of the traditional business and government possibilities.
They're innovative thinkers. They are persistent in their drive to try to solve deeply embedded community problems.
Social entrepreneurs are really committed to not just solving a surface problem, but changing a system.
A typical social entrepreneur, though, is not working in a business, a for-profit business. It can happen, and there's lots of businesses that are looking to provide a social good. But a lot of the social entrepreneurs that have been working out in the world have been doing it on their own for decades.
It taps into a very, very deep desire we have as human beings, which is to give back to others.
Focus on the financial gain is lessening, and the focus on the societal gain is increasing.
One is there is an increasing awareness about how resources are in rapid decline. So there's just fewer resources around. Second, we're so aware of what's going on around the world, and we're so interconnected through commerce, through the media, politically interconnected. And so the world is smaller and there's less to go around.
The millennial generation in particular is really interested in taking tangible skills that they've learned in class and applying it to real-world problems, and to work for, in sometimes decades, if not a lifetime, to help to solve the problems.
This notion of being a change maker, of really understanding, I have a vision that I want to get to. How am I going to make that vision a reality? How am I going to bring people with me in the system that might have already some resistance if we start to go there? That's an important skill. And the good news is that the millennials have numbers, and so they actually, if they're figuring this out together, and there are a lot of problems to solve, that we'll see some new innovations. That William & Mary is well positioned to be a leader in social entrepreneurship because we have both a faculty and student body that are committed to not just doing well for oneself. If
you look at mid-sized universities, we are always in the top 10 in sending students to the Peace Corps. So we've always had that desire to help. It's just now, can we join that with some business principles, some entrepreneurship activities? Can we marry those two things, our desire to help with an ability to find creative solutions? And that's what our students can do for us.
Part of our vision statement is students come to William & Mary wanting to change the world. And our vision is that they'll leave with the tools to do it. And I think social entrepreneurship is one strategy to get us a little bit closer to that.
There's also, because of the media, what we call a radical transparency. It is harder and harder to hide